So we're here with Coach Taylor Cudequest, the head of Bucknell Invitational. Coach, last weekend at Dave Labor had some really good performances from the Fighting Scots. Before we get on to Bucknell, can you kind of give some of the highlights from this past weekend?
Yeah, so we had a couple of PSAC auto qualifiers. We had Landon Chalmers in the discus, Lexi Trax in the 10K, Josie Wilson in the 10K as well, Connor Munson in the pole vault, and Mackenzie Huston in the 400 hurdles. We also had like a couple of pretty good performances. Madison Doran hit a lifetime best in the long jump outdoors. Um, what else? Eden Rush PR'd in the javelin. Those were some good performances. So
So as we head into Bucknell, what are some of the events that you expect? You know, our athletes perform well. What are some highlights that you can see from this weekend?
Well, Bucknell is a more competitive meet this weekend, so only we're bringing a smaller group to Bucknell because you have to hit a qualifying time basically. And Mackenzie Huston, I'm hoping is going to be a big highlight for us in the 400 hurdle. She's been PRing by a second literally every meet, so hopefully she's getting closer and closer to that school record. We'll see if she can do that. Connor Munson, the pole vault, might be taking a whack at the school record in the pole vault. He's pretty close, so he's pole vaulting this weekend as well. So yeah.
So as you enter the fourth week now of outdoor, what have you seen in terms of progression from the team? Growth changes both from the men's side and the women's side.
The team's just been looking really good. Like officially after last week, everybody on the team has hit a PR in some event, which is fantastic. I don't know a lot of programs that can say that, and I just think we're setting ourselves up well for conference and getting ready. And I'm very excited to see what the team can do this year.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
So here with Mackenzie Huston, after the Dave Labor ahead of Bucknell. Mackenzie, Coach already mentioned you've kind of been on a steady growth and a PR, and you PR'd again this weekend at Dave Labor. Can you kind of take us through that 400-meter hurdle race and your mindset as you went through?
So I think the biggest thing coming into the season was I wanted to make PSACs in the 400 hurdles because my freshman year I did not make it. So that was my biggest goal coming in. And so going into this race this weekend, I really just wanted to hit that auto qualifier for PSACs, but I also really wanted to hit the auto qualifier for Bucknell, which was about half a second faster than the PSAC auto qualifier. So that was basically my goal going into this meet, was to run fast enough to go to the meet.
So again, kind of jumping off of that, you had to run a time that was faster than your PSAC qualifying time to go to Bucknell. What was it like when you crossed the line and kind of realized that you had achieved exactly what you were out to and were going to get to run the 400 hurdles again this weekend at Bucknell?
Yeah, so at first I didn't realize I had, because I had no idea what time I had ran. But once I realized, I was really excited because this was kind of the main goal coming into this meet, was just to hit that auto qualifier.
So now you get to run the 400-meter hurdles this weekend at Bucknell. What's your mindset going into that race? As this is something that was kind of a goal. Does this feel like a reward?
Yeah, it definitely feels like a reward. I'm super excited for just another chance to get to run them and for some better competition too, something to push me.
Awesome. And then kind of how have you been training to get yourself ready and to see this continual growth, to be PRing week in and week out?
So I think like the main thing was going all the way back to indoor was to get my 400 time down. I came into the season only running about like 103 in the 400 or the 400 open. So getting that down during indoor was a big help. And then coming into outdoor, just getting out as fast as I can and pushing all the way to the end.
Awesome. Thanks, Mackenzie. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.